Throughout history, the parables of Jesus have served as timeless lessons that resonate with our lives. Let's explore some of the most powerful parables. First, the parable of the Good Samaritan. A man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes and left him half dead. A priest passed by but did nothing. Then a Levite came along, saw him, but also passed by. Finally, a Samaritan, someone considered an outsider, stopped and cared for the wounded man. He bandaged his wounds, took him to an inn, and paid for his stay. This story teaches us that true love and compassion know no boundaries. We are called to help those in need, regardless of their background. Next, let's consider the parable of the lost sheep. A shepherd had 100 sheep but lost one. Instead of staying with the 99, he left them to search for the one that was lost. When he found it, he rejoiced greatly. Jesus uses this parable to remind us of the immense value of each individual. No one is expendable, and the joy of finding what was lost is a celebration for all. It illustrates God's relentless pursuit of us, emphasizing that we are never too far gone to be reclaimed. Another impactful parable is the parable of the lost son, also known as the prodigal son. A younger son asked his father for his share of the inheritance and left for a distant land, squandering all his wealth in reckless living. When a famine struck, he found himself in desperate need and decided to return home, hoping to be treated as a servant. But when he was still a long way off, his father saw him and ran to embrace him. The father threw a feast to celebrate his return. This parable teaches us about forgiveness and grace. Regardless of our mistakes, God welcomes us back with open arms, celebrating our return to him. Now let's reflect on the parable of the mustard seed. Jesus compared the kingdom of heaven to a mustard seed, which is the smallest of all seeds, but grows into a large tree where birds can nest in its branches. This parable illustrates how something small can lead to great outcomes. It reminds us that even the smallest acts of faith can have profound impact. It encourages us to trust in God's plans, knowing that they may unfold in ways we least expect. Lastly, let's discuss the parable of the talent. A master entrusted his servants with different amounts of talents, instructing them to invest wisely while he was away. Upon his return, he asked for an account of their action. The faithful servants who invested their talents were rewarded, while the fearful servant who buried his talent was reprimanded. This parable encourages us to use our gifts and abilities to their fullest potential. Fear should not hold us back from striving to make a positive impact. In conclusion, the parables of Jesus invite us to reflect on love, compassion, forgiveness, value, faith, and action. These stories are more than simple tales. They are profound teachings that encourage us to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our relationship with others and God. How will these messages inspire you to act kindly and faithfully in your life today?